Well, it's Monday the 12th of August and I've had a day off work. I've been chasing Aurora and Milky Way all over Central Otago and those cars go by. And the weather didn't play ball and the Aurora sort of got cancelled by the app, so it really didn't go to plan. And today I had to have a day off school because I had to get my windscreen fixed. And then I'm looking at the forecast for auroras and it's like, going off. So I have to be somewhere. I am driving between Cromwell and going up towards, I've decided I'm going to go up to Irishman's Creek Hut, which I've had the idea of as a foreground for an aurora if it ever happened that I could get there. Tried twice recently to get there and the aurora's been cancelled. I wish they wouldn't keep cancelling it on me, but that's what they do. The weather does it, or the gods that control those things. But right now it's coming up to 4:30. I've got about 2 hours of driving to go through some absolutely amazing scenery anyway, which I was planning on stopping and taking a few photos and enjoying the drive. But as you can see, look at this weather. It's just cleared. So fingers crossed, that the aurora gods shine on us and I get this shot, because I think it could be rather epic. So take you on the journey with me, point out some of the scenery along the way and hopefully get the shot, Enjoy. So I'm off the main road now and heading, well, not up to Mount Cook, but more over that way. Up into the hills, about 1,000 metres. It's getting a bit later than I thought, so I'm sort of dashing around. Off the main road's good, so I can relax and enjoy the ride a bit more. Also going to be scouting for some spots for an aurora, which in theory tonight should be somewhere down that way for when I finish up on Irishman's Creek. So there should be a few shots tonight. And look at those skies, isn't it just so clear? Just actually that a little bit of cloud is actually straight over Araki. You can just see the highest point. It's just love this colour in the sky here. It's so fabulous living around here for a while and having these amazing scenes and not knowing quite where to go. But tonight I know where I want to go. I want to go to Irishman's Creek Hut. I was there about 10 days ago and I went to take a photo in the snow with the Milky Way. Actually there was an aurora forecast that night and I thought, yeah, we're going to get this one. But unfortunately there was about 2 foot of snow on the road and that didn't work out. So tonight should be clear. Road should be clear. I'm pretty bloody sure it will be. Still be a bit of snow in the foreground and around, and it'd be kind of awesome too. And it's just coming up to 6 o'clock. Aurora forecast was for a 6, KP 6 at 6, dropping to a 5 in an hour or so. So these forecasts come and go a bit. It's a bit wonky. So who knows? There's going to be some colour up there, I'm sure. Temperature's dropping. Better get a move on. out. There's an Aurora. The gods are smiling. The wind is just incredible. Going to be cold. So I'm going to turn up there, take a bit of a test shot with the iPhone, see what we got, see if it's coming, see if it's there. Mad dash to get some clothes on, get warm, keep warm, and get the camera out, get the settings on. I've got the comp in my mind. I did it with a Milky Way a few weeks ago, and yeah, really liked it. So it's already there in my mind what I want, as long as I've got the angles for the Aurora right. Might be a little bit further around to. I don't have a compass on me, but might be a little further around. So have to wait and see on that one. I don't know if you can tell the road's a little bit bumpy, but better going here today than about 10-12 days ago when there was 2 feet of snow. I was on the side of the road because the grader had been through, but shouldn't have really been up here at Mighty Whitey. It was ice everywhere, I was slipping and sliding, but I couldn't turn around and go back either, so that's a bit of commitment. Couldn't go home, couldn't go back, had to go to Tekapo because I couldn't turn around, but made it, and coming back tonight for hopefully Milky Way, the Aurora. Okay, so until I get there, sign off. Okay, so here I am, and it's just getting dark, and look at that. Okay, I'm looking at the iPhone, doing a test shot, and that is what I've got already. So if I just pan around, right, I got to get into action, eh? Look at that, frickin' brilliant. So that's the back of my camera, and I've just taken one test shot, and there's the Aurora. We've got some beams going up, but I've got no foreground, so I've got to figure out some lighting here. Okay, my settings on 1600 ISO, 1.8 for 8 seconds. So I'm going to have to light this foreground, otherwise it's not going to work, is it? Okay. Okay, so that's looking better. That's what I want. Well, the lighting's got to be a bit better, but I can see that it's going to happen. Yeah, so now I've just got to figure out how to get that lighting perfect. Okay. Okay, this probably looks a bit creepy, but I'm stepping away from the camera so that this light doesn't affect what I'm taking. This Aurora is absolutely going off. There is light streaks all over the place. So I'm doing a panorama at the moment, which is going to look absolutely awesome, I hope. So I'm going to get a few shots tonight. This is absolutely stunning. I'm so looking forward to showing you what I've got. Right place, right time. The Aurora gods are coming through, and yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so I've done my shoot, and I'm inside the hut, and it's a bit Spartan. Wouldn't like to live in here, but I'm sure it's been very, very useful for folk over the years. There's a place to shelter on this back road from Tekapo to Twizel. Now I've got a decision to make. Seems like the bulk of the Aurora is gone. Peaked at KP7. I think I just caught that. I think I was here just on time. I think the sun just went down. I hope I've got the composition right. I took as far back as I felt like I could without losing the hut, so I could get as much of the sky, and there were nice shards of light going up into the sky. It seems to have calmed down to a very strong glow with lots of lovely colours. I think I've got the best that I'm going to get from the hut, and I'm going to chance it and go back down to the lake and see if I can get another composition. So still early, it's only just gone like 7:30. It's a school night. I think I might be up late. I know I'm going to want to edit this stuff or have a look at it later, so who knows. Yeah, who knows what time I'll get to bed tonight. Sorry kids if I'm grumpy tomorrow, but yeah, this is my night, I'm afraid. Okay, let's go and get another comp. So here's another composition I'm trying out. The Aurora has dropped a whole lot, so it's probably sitting on a 4 or 5 kp now. There's still a nice glow. So I've had a couple of shots down on the lake, and the riverbed, or sorry, the lake is so low that I'm actually right down on the bed, and it's just puddles. Well, here at the moment anyway. So I'm going to take a couple of these shots and see what we get. So that's the image. That's ISO 1600, f1.8 on a Sigma 18-35. You can still see some banding, some rays going up and some colour, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm quite happy with that. I quite like that actually. So yeah, awesome. And just to finish the evening off, I've come down to the shores of Lake Tekapo, right, and I'm actually, I don't know if you can see that, I'm wading in the water. Yep, gumboots on, about 9:30 at night in Lake Tekapo in the middle of winter, taking photos. How life has changed for me. But I think I got some really nice shots, so I hope you enjoy. Oh wow, I was just walking back to the van and looked to the south, and you could see all the rays just kicking off again. So I quickly raced to comp I just took a couple of photos of before and set it up, and just trying to see what I got now. It's got shooting right up into the sky, and I've got a lovely reflection. So fingers crossed, it's another one in the bag. It's just the night it keeps on getting. I got to go to school tomorrow. I got to go to work tomorrow. It's 9:30. I want to look at these photos on the computer. I want to do some editing. It's like, oh, kids, if I'm grumpy tomorrow, I'm sorry, but maybe we'll do a lesson on computer editing and the Aurora and health and safety about being out at night in freezing cold conditions and all of those things. So maybe I'll turn this into a learning experience in my fatigue tomorrow. Bear with me. Oh, look at all that Aurora juicy colour neon goodness. Absolutely stoked. See if I can get a panorama of it now, eh? Wow, look at that. I just got back to the van, and no wonder I can see it with my naked eye. It's just a glow. It's just absolutely stunning. Can't see it with with this torch, but oh, this phone, but man, it's going off. But it's 10 o'clock, and I think I've got to go to bed. I've got so many images. So yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing.